Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the TPX reviews. Today's review is actually the Ghost Energy Drink Sour Watermelon, brought to you by Warheads. So it's a Warhead Sour Watermelon, basically. Basically, I think I'm going to try to do all the ghosts here in this location because the wife wants the ghosts. She wants the flavors that I have. So here we go. So you might hear baby, you might hear the wife, you know, it's all good. So here we go. Just for the whole series. So let's jump straight into it and see what we have. Now, Ghost Energy Drink, I've been very excited. I've been following them for a while through GNC. Every time I pop into a GNC to pick up other various energy drinks, I always saw Ghost on these big tubs of, you know, energy powder. And I always thought that the brand and the name and just everything about them looked really cool and from a branding standpoint. So I always hoped that one day they would enter the can market. You know, how you doing? And they did. So yeah, here we go. I decided to start with this flavor because it's the one that the wife really wants to try, and as well as the other flavor, which sure, if you know anything about Ghost and have been following either my Instagram or, you know, whatever, you might have seen, you know, the flavors to come, a little sneak peek. It's kind of like I don't have a Patreon, so there you go. You just have early photos. So here we go. First off the bat, the thing I love about these already so far is that every can has the word Ghost with the little ghost here, and it's all rubberized. Like real rubber, not monster texture stuff. Like, this is rubber. Like, you will not, your thumb like grips it and like you can totally feel it, and like you might not even drop it because of this texture. It's that rubbery, so it's very nice. You have some, even in here, all these letters, they're textured as well. There's like a texture around the word Ghost. Very neat. And it is just a wrap, but it is a very good, high quality wrap. Each can is wrapped in a very good wrap. So there's lots of things to go over, so let's do that. So this is a new energy drink to market here. It says new documentation. So we have the Lightning Bolt, Legendary Energy, Epic Focus. You got Zero Sugar, which I love. That's a cute little picture right there. No sugar. No artificial colors, so don't expect any. There's even transparent label. I'm assuming they're talking about that they're very transparent as a company. 1,000 milligrams of. See, I love carnitine, but this is like something else. Acetyl L-carnitine, so it's not just the carnitine, it's something fancy. You got 200 milligrams of natural caffeine, 150 milligrams of alpha GPC, 50%. I don't know what that is, but I'm trusting Ghost here. They make the powder, and I don't know too much about their powder, but I'm sure it works. So they come over here. I'm going to read the caution and the barcode SKU for you, UPC I should say. So there you go. There's your warning. You got 5 calories. Alright, well that's about it. Crack it open. Wow. That's extremely inviting. That does smell like Warheads watermelon. I almost forgot what Warheads smell like. I used to like the watermelon the most, and then the blue one second, and then the lemon, the yellow one, like third. This wasn't a whole lot of flavors in that bag. Like you know, there was a variety of flavors, but it really, in hindsight, when you think about it, it really wasn't that many flavors. It was watermelon, blue raspberry, and the lemon ones. I think it might have been a cherry or red or fruit punch, something. I forgot. It's been a while since I've had Warheads, but they were always my favorite sour candy. I mean, we're talking, they've been around since the 90s, and they still make them. That smells like nostalgia, and a good nostalgia, because Warheads watermelon is definitely unique. It's definitely a unique scent. Definitely unique watermelon. And I forgot how much I love Warheads watermelon. That smell just brought back some pretty hardcore memories right there, because it's been quite some time since I've had a Warhead, because they don't really sell them, you know, too commonly. They can't go to a gas station and necessarily buy a bag, unless I'm totally wrong. I kind of need to keep an eye out, because I think I've seen them around. You know, they're around, just not right in plain sight. So definitely Warheads watermelon has always been one of those top tier flavors from a candy that you really remember it, because it's so sour and it's very delicious. It's very, like, it's sour, you know, it's very tart, very sour, and it really leaves a memory print on you. And it's a good one. It's, for the most part, it's a bit of a crazy, strong flavor. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, so no color here, so we're just gonna jump straight into the flavor. Oh my god. Nostalgia. Wow. I tell you how many Warheads I've had as a kid. I would finish a bag, man, of all the flavors. It'd be, like I said, that variety bag, and it would just, I'd eat them all. It didn't matter. I had watermelon going on, I had the lemon going on, the blue raspberry. I mean, I had all these flavors in my mouth when I was a kid, and this just takes me back to that flavor. They nailed it. This is definitely Warhead's flavor. They gave them the rights, the recipe to it. It's definitely Warhead's. And I really wish, I hope that Ghost expands beyond sour watermelon. It gets all the flavors. Because this, the Warhead's flavor is still to this day unmatched. It's something unique on its own. And it's one of my personal, you know, favorite flavors of a sour candy. I've always been more towards the Warhead side than other sour stuff. You know, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. But I've always been a Warheads guy, for sure. There's been a couple companies that tried to copy Warheads, and I also like those. The copies are okay. But no doubt, that is, so there is one little small problem. The watermelon flavor is perfect. They nailed it. But Ghost has its own little flavor, of course, underneath the watermelon, and I can taste it. It's a bit vitamin-y. It's got kind of like a funky taste, you know, under. If you had a watermelon and you had this, if you had Warhead's watermelon, and you'd be able to separate the two. Which part of the drink is the energy drink itself and the Warhead, and the sourness doesn't completely mask that energy drink flavor. You can taste it pretty clearly, and it is a bit of an off-putting energy drink flavor. It's like I said, it's pretty vitamin-ish. I don't know the correct term for it, but it's very, you know, it's got a bit of a, like a bang aftertaste or whatever, but it's not I definitely like it more than Bang, I will say. It's actually not a bad, I'm saying it's vitamin-ish, but it's okay. It's actually quite acceptable, but it's there. It does taste like they took powder. You know, I think that's what it is. It tastes like they used their powder, and you can taste it. You know, like they did the right, you know, thing to make it like an energy drink, liquefying it. But it's like when you open up, I'm sure, one of their tubs, you remove the giant lid off of it, and you take a sniff of their actual powder. It smells like a powder. That's what you're end up tasting. So you taste the powder. Yeah, so it's not a bad thing, really. It's just, it comes with the territory. And overall, as an actual flavored, just between the flavor, this particular one, I'm loving all of everything. I would take a point away from that powder taste, but that's gonna probably be all of the Ghost energy drinks. So you can't really fault, you know, that's Ghost. Everybody has their own distinct flavor. I am personally sick of the Rockstar, Monster, Red Bull, cotton candy flavor that you get in all of their, you know, doesn't matter which Monster you buy, or which Rockstar you buy, or which Red Bull you buy, you always taste that cotton candy. Well, Ghost needs to have their own. So here you go. I'm gonna slap a nice big old 10 on this, and because just of everything about it. I'm not saying all Ghosts are gonna get it, but this one gets a 10, primarily because Warheads is delicious, and I'm in love with it just for that alone. And honestly, it tastes exactly what you'd expect. The fact that it's exactly like a Warhead sour watermelon candy, but it has that little bit of, like, you know, energy tub taste. So other than that, it's perfect. That's what I feel like my description of it is better than you is almost as good as you tasting it. That is basically what you're going to get here. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. That's about really all there really is to it. It's exactly how I described it. So I hope that's acceptable. So yeah, it's perfect. It's great. It's absolutely delicious. Can't wait to do more Ghost energy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. TPX 20 for those of you who want to shop on exclusiveenergy.com. Other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.